Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Kwang Kim, and I'm a sustainability and engineering professional consultant. Today, I'll present an assessment of how IKEA integrates circular economy principles into its business model and identify strategic opportunities to strengthen its transition toward becoming a fully circular, climate positive business by 2030. Over the next 10 minutes, I will evaluate how IKEA creates, delivers, and captures value through sustainability-led innovation and where circularity already drives advantage across its global operations. Ultimately, this briefing will demonstrate for IKEA that sustainability is not a cost center, it's a strategic growth engine that drives resilience, innovation, and long-term competitive advantage. Before we dive into circularity, let's step back and look at IKEA's history. IKEA was founded in 1943 in Sweden. IKEA started as a small mail order company, but now it has become the world's largest furniture retailer, recognized for affordability and innovation. Its mission to create a better everyday life for the many people provides a strong foundation for sustainability. But in today's context, that mission must extend beyond customers to include the planet, employees, and communities. In response, IKEA has reframed its purpose, shifting from volume-based growth to value-based circular growth. This evolution aligns with the triple top line framework, where environmental and social regeneration become sources of economic performance, not trade-offs. Now, let's look at the challenges that IKEA faced. Like most of the furniture sector, IKEA historically operated within a linear production model: take, make, and dispose. According to the United Nations Environmental Programme, globally, around 10 million tons of furniture enter landfills each year, representing both environmental waste and lost economic value. Recognizing this, IKEA identified a strategic inflection point. Continuing along a linear model would constrain growth and risk brand credibility in an increasingly circular global economy. This realization sparked a company-wide transformation, embedding circular principles at every stage of the value chain: design, sourcing, production, logistics, and consumer engagement. IKEA circular strategy operates as a regenerative loop, connecting four key stages. First is design. Products are created for longevity, modularity, and assembly, enabling repair and reuse. This reflects the cradle-to-cradle principle of continuous material flow. Second is materials. Over 60% of IKEA's materials are renewable or recycled, with ongoing investment in FSC certified wood, bamboo, and bio-based plastics to reduce reliance on virgin resources. Third is use. Through the buyback and resale program, customers return pre-owned furniture for refurbishment and resale, extending product lifespan. And lastly, energy. IKEA powers its stores and factories with renewable energy, ensuring the circular system itself is carbon neutral. Together, these elements demonstrate a mature application of systems thinking where every stage reinforces the next. However, a key opportunity remains: strengthening end-of-life logistics and consumer participation across markets where circular infrastructure is still developing. IKEA's business model clearly shows how circularity creates value across every part of the business. Value creation begins with decoupling growth from resource consumption, designing furniture that retains value through multiple life cycles. Through circular design and responsible sourcing, IKEA reduces input costs, lower carbon exposure, and build resilience into its supply chain. Value delivery happens through accessible, affordable circular services, such as take-back program, repair options, and leasing models that align with customers' growing sustainability expectations. Value capture comes from stronger brand loyalty, reduced reliance on virgin materials, and new revenue streams through resale and service-based models. This marks a clear shift in IKEA's revenue logic from one-off sales to long-term relationship-based value. Together, these elements position IKEA not just as a furniture retailer, but as a circular service provider, transforming ownership into ongoing participation. IKEA puts sustainability strategy into practice through the triple bottom line, balancing people, planet, and profit to ensure long-term resilience across every part of the business. For people, IKEA builds fair and ethical supply chains, invests in employee well-being, and designs inclusively to meet diverse customers' needs. For planet, it's cutting carbon intensity across manufacturing, logistics, and materials, and targeting 100% renewable energy by 2030. And for profit, efficiency and innovation go hand in hand. IKEA's renewable energy investments already generate more than $100 million in annual savings, showing that sustainability can also be highly profitable. The next strategic step is to quantify these social and environmental outcomes as rigorously as financial ones, embedding sustainability metrics directly into corporate performance and decision making. This integration of purpose and profit is what makes IKEA's approach both responsible and strategically competitive. Circular principles are embedded in IKEA's products and operations. The buyback and resale initiative allows customers to reintroduce products into circulation. Modular furniture design reduces transport emissions and simplifies parts replacement. IKEA's flat pack innovation, once driven by cost, now doubles as a sustainability enabler, minimizing space, emissions, and waste. Yet further potential exists to enhance circularity globally. While European markets have mature take-back systems, regions like Asia Pacific and North America face logistical gaps. Expanding local refurbishment hubs and incentivizing customer participation could close this loop worldwide. IKEA's innovation extends beyond its products. It's redefining how value and relationships are created across the business ecosystem. The company is actively piloting product as a service models, enabling customers to lease, repair, and return furniture. This transition not only deepens customers' engagements, but also preserves material value within a closed-loop system. Leveraging its global scale, IKEA drives market transformation by reducing the cost of renewable materials and setting higher sustainability standards across its suppliers network. Collectively, these initiatives illustrate a strategic shift from linear consumption towards regenerative value creation, where each transaction contributes to environmental restoration, supply chain resilience, and long-term stakeholder trust. IKEA's circular transition deepens on collaboration across its stakeholder ecosystem. Customers act as partners, returning and repairing furniture. Suppliers ensure compliance with renewable material standards, influencing over 1,600 global partners. Employees embed sustainability into design, logistics, and retail operations. Communities benefit from local refurbishment center, creating jobs and promoting inclusion. Governments and NGOs support through policy alignment and certification. This multi-stakeholder network strengthens IKEA's operational resilience, builds social capital, and accelerates systematic change, a hallmark of mature circular business models. IKEA's accountability framework ensures that sustainability progress is both measurable and credible. Each year, it publishes detailed sustainability and life cycle assessment reports tracking emissions, resource use, and material efficiency. Digital traceability tools, QR codes, and supply audits enhance transparency from forest to factory to home. The next step is to move from retrospective reporting to predictive analytics, integrating AI to model product lifespans, carbon impacts, and circularity outcomes. This data-driven foresight will not only track performance, but guide strategic investment decisions in real time. When we connect these elements, IKEA's business model reveals a complete, interdependent system. Circular design drives resource efficiency, innovation drives customer engagement, scale drives cost reduction, and transparency ensures continuous improvement. To fully leverage the system, IKEA should focus on three opportunities. First is expanding circular logistics infrastructure in emerging markets. Second is embedding circular performance metrics into executive scorecards. And lastly, scaling AI-enabled lifecycle assessment for predictive decision making. These initiatives would position IKEA to capture the next phase of circular value, global scalability. IKEA's journey illustrates how circular principles can transform entire industries, redefining not just how we design products, but how we design businesses. Through its commitment to renewable energy, circular design, and transparent governance, IKEA demonstrates that sustainability is not merely a responsibility, it's a strategic capability. By embedding system thinking, stakeholder collaboration, and innovation at scale, IKEA moves closer to its 2030 ambition of being fully circular and climate positive. In essence, IKEA isn't just creating furniture, it's crafting the blueprint for a generative global economy. Thank you for listening, and this concludes my presentation on how IKEA integrates circular economy principles to create, deliver, and capture sustainable value. Thank you.